When I was here last, I spoke a bit about medicine animals, and I started out by just talking about that word medicine. Medicine is anything that brings us closer to wholeness. And of course, wholeness is a full realization of who we are, completeness. And at that point, I also talked about medicine animals. But on a vision quest, people also get medicine names and medicine songs, and I want to speak about each of them. And I'm going to start with medicine songs. Certainly, we all know that music can be medicine. Most of us realize of that most of the time, but that knowledge is unconscious. You know, if we're tired and we need to clean the house, we put on rock and roll, something energetic enough to get us through the chores. When we want to relax, we play something quiet and melodic, perhaps something classical. There are songs and tunes that have celebrated marching off to war, while others convey the message that everything is all right with the world. Lovers often put on romantic songs for a candlelight dinner, and sometimes they even refer to our song. Lovers often have their song, and when it's played, they're transported back to the moment they met or something that really unites them. Songs carry energy and associations. They have medicine. I know several people who lead sweat lodges. One of them, a man, before beginning, he enters the lodge to pray and center himself. His preparation includes a medicine song that helps ready him to lead the ceremony. He goes in, he shuts down the door to the lodge in darkness and takes some time. And then when he's really centered, he sings this particular song. And that when he's finished singing that song, he's ready to lead the sweat lodge. On vision quests, songs often come to people. You know, you're out there alone for 4 days and nights. You're going through all of these different, not only experiences in the landscape, you're performing rituals and ceremony, you're wandering, you're feeling times of really high energy and at times of really low energy. So all of these emotional states come through. And on Vision Quest, oftentimes songs appear. They can arrive in the moment with words and melody that have never been uttered before. Or they might be songs learned as a child, or something remembered from pop radio. You know, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. There's nothing more profound than that. And we probably all learned it when we were 3 or 4 years old. But like I say, songs don't need to be quote unquote spiritual or profound. They don't need to be songs that have been created. They don't need to be Sanskrit. They don't need to be in some Native American language. But like I say, we can sometimes songs come that we might have heard on the radio, on popular songs, and they can appear at the most profound or profane moments. Spirit moves in mysterious ways. They can come in a dream, they can be coaxed out of memory, and they can erupt full-blown or emerge slowly and develop. They can bring insight or energy. They can make us laugh or respond to our need, or they can arrive seemingly out of the blue. Once upon a time in a purpose circle, which is a ritual in which you, on the last night of your solo, you've been out fasting for 4 days and nights. And then the last night you enter a circle intending to stay awake within that circle for the whole night. And after being out for 4 days and nights, sometimes it's really hard to stay awake. Sometimes the time just doesn't seem to move. The stars don't rotate in the sky. I remember one night when I was sitting in the circle and I had that feeling like time had stopped. It didn't move, and the morning seemed a long, long way. I found myself just out of the blue singing an old Neil Young song. I think it was from Harvest Moon. Gonna be here till the morning comes, till the morning comes, da 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 da, till the morning comes. Oh my gosh, I never realized what that song really meant. Of course, I have no idea what Neil Young meant, but when it came at that moment, oh, it made me laugh, it brought light, it kind of uh, brought me joy, it helped my spirits lift, and it was just a wonderful. Or another example is you may find yourself resisting something, like going to the stone pile. The stone pile is a place where you have a buddy on the vision quest, and usually you go to the stone pile like in the morning, and your buddy goes to the stone pile in the afternoon, leaving some kind of sign that you've both been there. So it's a trip you have to make once a day, and sometimes you find yourself resisting it, and maybe you're dragging your feet because it feels like a chore, but you go. And when doing it, the movement sets your arms swinging, and you feel the breeze, and you observe the dance of flowers. You listen to the buzz of insects. Soon you start to hum, slowly settling into a melody. Words start to collect. You find some chords and cadence, and before long you are singing, your boots moving with rhythm and purpose through the landscape. Notice this. This is a medicine, and it's a medicine of a particular kind. There's a particular kind of medicine in each of these songs. In this case, going to the stone pile, the arrival of this song changed your mood, it raised your spirits and your energy. There's nothing unnatural in this, but I just encourage people, don't ignore it. You've received a gift of medicine. And just like pills and prescriptions in a pharmacy, songs can assist us in different ways. One song can bring comfort, another courage. Songs can give hope or summon an animal guide. They can help you forget your troubles, remember your purpose, relax, or evoke determination, devotion, or dispassionate distance. Like penicillin, Prozac, or Viagra, they are not interchangeable. They're gifts. They've been presented to you, and they're meant to be used. And I encourage people, when songs come like that, to honor them, carry them with you. Sometimes we forget and throw away a gift just from lack of attention. I say when these songs come to you, and especially on a vision quest, but sometimes in your life, don't just forget. Give them attention. Don't leave them on the shelf, passively confined to the category of coincidence. Take what the Spirit gives you. Songs give you energy, Songs give you medicine, and they give you medicine of a particular kind. And so I encourage people to pay attention. Those songs can become tools in your toolkit. They can be things you can call on when you need them. Pay attention to your life. Let a medicine song touch you, and let it be a gift that you don't just ignore and toss away. Aho.